G'day everyone, so we're looking at the RA SMG in this video. So here's the attachments that I ended up going with. I was mucking around with a few different optics. It's up to you which one you want to go with. The night art isn't bad either. Slate reflector is what I ended up going with as my main one. I also tried out the medium iron sights as well, but I personally wasn't a fan. You might be, so try a few out, see which one you like, because no matter which one you choose, obviously if you're going for one of these smaller ones here, no matter which one you choose, the way you work out the anti-recoil is going to be the same anyway. But there's the rest of the attachments. I don't need to read them all out. Just pause the video and take a screenshot or whatever you want to do. I'll also put some aim assist stuff up on the screen right now so you know what my aim assist settings are for this script. It's the Taylordrift competitor Evo script, so if you want to download that one, either join the Taylordrift Discord or download it from the description of this video. There'll be a link to that Discord in the description as well. Alright, so I'm going to give you a couple of options here when it comes to the anti-recoil. Now, you can use either Legacy or the Advanced anti-recoil for this one. So Legacy or Rumble anti-recoil, it's up to you which one you choose. I'm going to go with Legacy. If you go with Rumble, that's fine. You're going to work these out the same way. You're going to get pretty much the same results. It's just that your Legacy values will need to be a bit higher compared to the Rumble anti-recoil. Anyway, so Legacy anti-recoil, this is how I've been using it. I've had 17 on the vertical and 0 on the horizontal. Now, as usual, I have to say, these values is what works for me. Okay, you can't go and put in 17 for the vertical and expect everything to be the exact same for you if you have this weapon and you have this script. All right, that's not how anti-recoil works. If there was one magic number that worked for every single person and that weapon, then we wouldn't have the option to change the anti-recoil values. It would just be set to whatever that magic number would be, right? So you do have to work out some of this yourself. It is quite easy though. Just follow the same process. So with Legacy again, I'm been using 17 for vertical, nothing for the horizontal. I'll back out so that one saves, and this is what it looks like shooting at a wall. But keep in mind, you're not obviously shooting at walls all the time when you're playing the game, right? So alright, so it sits still there for a bit and then it goes down towards the end. So if you stick around and you watch the clips that I'll show at the end of the video, all of those clips are done with Legacy anti-recoil and using that value right there that I just showed you. Alright, so that's what it looks like when you shoot at the wall. However, you'll see when shooting at people, it's a completely different story. So if you want to use Rumble or Legacy, there's no point sitting here for hours trying to make every single... shut up. There's no point sitting here trying to make every single, you know, all the 55 bullets shooting at one spot on the wall if you're using Legacy or Rumble. Just no point. Just get it to a point where you're kind of happy with it, kind of where it looks like mine there, and you'll be fine playing the game. Now, if you don't like that, you don't like how it goes, you know, sits still for a bit and then goes down, we can use the Advanced anti-recoil option that's in the script, okay? So we'll turn this one off, and we'll go over, and we'll turn the Advanced one on, and we'll go and we'll start mucking around. So, you know, it has a bit of a recoil at the start, but then the recoil definitely gets weaker towards the end. That's why it goes down. So let's try maybe 20, 20. I'll leave the end for now, and I'll maybe try vertical time. I'll try 1300, something like that. All right. So you can do the same thing. You don't have to copy the exact values of 20 and 20 like I did there. So, for example, if you want to come in here and maybe try 30 and 30, 40 and 40, 5 and 5, whatever you want to try, okay? You don't have to copy 20 and 20, but I do recommend copying the vertical time there, all right? But anyway, so let's back out. We'll see how that one goes and give it a test. All right, so it's still going up a little bit there towards the end, so maybe if we go back into anti-recoil, change to this one, go to the end, and just put a little bit on the vertical end value. Back out so that one saves, and give that one another test here. Much better, still going up maybe a little bit towards the end, so we could maybe try, instead of maybe bump this one up just a tiny bit. Let's try that. The mid value. Let's just see. Bit of ammo. And give it a test. Alright, so... Alright, so it pulls down a little bit towards the start there, but let's be honest, that's pretty good. If you want to sit there and play around with the values a little bit, you can, but just the way the build is with the weapon, you know, it's not really much of a point trying to get, you know, every single dot to be, you know, like that from way back here, right? There's no point. That is extremely good. If we go back and we have a look at what it looks like with no anti-recoil at all, so we just turn that off, make sure the others are off. Yeah, cool, no worries. So looking at it with no anti-recoil, yeah. All right, so I know which one I'd rather. So it's up to you. Again, go with legacy, go with progressive anti-recoil. If you prefer it when you're shooting at a wall to be a bit more grouped together. But I promise you, if you just work out some legacy or rumble anti-recoil values and then go and play the game, you're still going to have a great time and you won't have to spend as much time working out the progressive anti-recoil values. But again, it's up to you. I just like to give a couple of options. And there we go. So that's everything I needed to go through for the video. You've got the attachments and you've seen a couple of ways to work out the anti-recoil. I know I didn't show much with the legacy, but I mean, it's quite easy just to turn up that vertical anti-recoil value until you get it to that point where you're happy with it. I don't really need to explain much there. With the advanced anti-recoil, it's obviously a little bit more in depth. So that's why I explained that one a little bit more. But like I said, I promise you can just work out some legacy or rumble values. It's going to look pretty average shooting at a wall, but it's not going to make that much of a difference when you're actually playing the game and have aim assist shooting at an enemy. And remember, all these clips you're about to see at the end is from using legacy anti-recoil. So you can quite easily see the part where it, goes down when you're shooting at a wall. That part doesn't bother you when you're actually playing the game. Either way, if there's any questions, ask those in the comments. Enjoy the clips. Cheers for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay, not this on, so what the fuck? Fucking hell. What are you doing, bro?
Enemy! Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile drop. Enemy UAV active.
God, that is fucking shit.
Enemy soldier nearby. Enemy UAV active.
Your shit, bro.
Am I? Nope.
We've spotted an enemy radar jammer in your area. Enemy UAV active. Hostile dropping into the area.
Ah, I have a turntable. Mate, see you close.
Clumsy. Your shit, bro. Oh!
Yeah, so shit.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy dropping into the AR. The area. Watch the sky.
Oh, you shit, bro. I tell you. God.
The AR.
Alright.
Oh, on me?
Enemy
Running into you.
UAV active.
Target marked.
Got your request.
Oh, and he's that gay guy.
Area.
Oh, fuck.
I ran.
Yeah, dopey ass misses.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the enemy radar jammer detected in your area.
Oh, for fuck's sake.